First of all, we would like to thanks for OSM team to give this opportunity work on this demo. We collaborate to achieve some tasks. First of all, regarding with OAI core network, open air interface core network deployment and testing, we completed task 1, 2, and 3. Let me explain what we have done. First of all, we deployed the ham charts by extracting the Multus part. We show that they are working. Then we transferred to the Juju bundles. We also deployed the Juju bundles without the OSM directly. And at that part, we show that Juju version has a mismatch. We upgraded our OSM Juju version to 2.9.14. Then it was working properly. We prepared our descriptors and onboarded the OAI core network on OSM successfully. And we checked that we are getting the heartbeat request from UPF and getting the N4 association setup response from SMF. So core network is functioning properly. We verified. And one issue we have missed, forget to assign some static IP address in GNodeB part. So that part, we missed that part. And later we worked on the action part. My teammate Tolga will present this restart action part for task 4. So I'm transferring to him now. Mr. Tolga.
Gülsüm, if you would like, you can go on. At the end, we can.
Okay, in the live demo, he will present. Okay. In the restart action, we prepared 2 actions. First, stop the TCP dump service in the AMF application. Then, generally, in the beginning, because of the config parameter, it was starting. First, we stopping it and then starting it and check that it's working properly. PCAP file is, we are deleting the PCAP file, and then after starting the service, we show that the PCAP file is again occurred and the data is inside. And for task 5, we made a scale-up operation. We scaled several CNFs, AMF, SMF, NRF, and GNodeB. In the beginning, GNodeB scale has some problems, and after the David's updates in the repository, it was also successful. We tested all these scaling operations, and it's the results. After GNodeB scaled, we show that the 2 UE is also here 2 GNodeB is here shown in the AMF part. Later, for task 6, we defined the NRF API version change action in NRF application. What it was doing is in the configuration file nrfconf modifying the config API version from version 1 to version 2. And we tested that it was functioning properly also. We will demonstrate them after the presentation. Here are our changed version, API version, shown in the picture. And the other actions are also completed. What are the difficulties we have meet that we couldn't execute the subprocess command in the core network containers because the subprocess command is directly executing in the charm container. That's why for first we aim to change some DB parameter, MySQL parameter change. For example, inserting a new subscriber into the MySQL, try to execute some MySQL insertion commands, but it was failed. Then we made some more simple things. Thanks to Panther team, Mr. Tolga Gölalçin, Fatih Özer et al, Agarwal, Mehmet Emin Başarent, Megan Gamodi, and also thanks to Mr. David Endika, Majiz, Sylvia, and for their great support, Gerardo. Let me make our live demo. Here, now we have a fresh service. Yeah, it's completed. And go to the kubectl part. Here are our pods. And let's check they are functioning properly by executing this. Yeah, we have 36 heartbeat requests in the UPF, and in the SMF we got N4 association setup response from UPF. Here let's do the day 2 operations and config change and the scale operations. I will handle the just config change operation, then transfer to the, my teammate to perform other parts. Here, or OSM UI. Now we will make a configuration change. First, check the initial configuration. It will be in the NRF container. Here, under there was a configuration. Yeah, we see that active version is version 1. Now we will execute our action. Change active version. Yeah, it is completed. Here. Yes, it's version 2 now. And the scale operations and the service restart operations, Mr. Tolga will present. I'm transferring to him now.
Thanks.
Stopping the screen sharing.
Yes, there you go, Tolga.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. First, I will run the. I'm not sure whether we have changed the default value for TCP dump starting. It should be still true. That's why maybe it's running. So let me check it first. Yes, it's still running. So first, I will stop it. We have prepared this action only for AMF. Yes, it seems successful. Now, as you have seen, it stopped. We're removing pcap file as well. I want to run it again. Sorry. Yes, it's running again. Pcap file is there. This is our end of our first demo in action part. And let's scale one network.
We can scale G-Node B.
Okay. As you see, G-Node B is scaled. Second one is here. That's all what I want to show you. I think it will, after the response. That's all. Thank you very much for all contributors and all OSM team. Is there any question?
Hey, Raphael speaking.
Yes.
Did you ever validate it that you have a NR-UE connection? Because I was checking your presentation. That means that you need to go inside the NR-UE connection and check that the channel interface is up and with an allocated IP address.
Yeah, actually, we can go, but we didn't assign we forget to assign a static IP address. So the tunnel is not up. Yeah, we missed that part. I can show if you want, or Mr. Tolga can show.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I believe you.
By the way, Gülsüm had already mentioned about the challenges we have faced. We wanted to run on DB container. We want to run a command on DB container with sub-process class. We couldn't have achieved that. Then we realized that we need run commands on Pebble class for run the MySQL command on the DB container. There are some improvements required, I think. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Tolga. Thank you, team. Thank you, Gülsüm. We have a couple of minutes if there are more questions. If not, next in line is Team Shark. Do we have Team Shark connected?
I have a question, Silvia.
Yes.
Okay. Go on, Gerardo.
Yeah, yes, sorry, I was mute and it took me some time to unmute and, and interrupt, sorry. How, I mean, it's a question I know some people from the team. I would like to know the impression on how challenging or complicated was the Hackfest, taking into account that they are right now they have a lot of knowledge about the OSM and the way to model VNF packages, but maybe in the past they didn't have that knowledge. So I would like to know if, compared to others, based on their knowledge that they have, it's been easier than others because of that, or
From my side, it took too much time to understand the 5G core network functions and what's meaningful, what kind of day 2 actions can be done on them. Too much time to realize that. That was difficult. I mean, the cases were difficult for me to understand the cases.
For my side, selection between hand charts and Juju bundles takes some time. How can I handle the tasks with the hand charts? I thought about that part so much. Then after transferring to Juju bundles, it goes quickly. So the hand chart parts, I guess there are some missing functionalities, and yeah, some also new enhancements in the VNFD part for the actual KDU configurations.
okay, thank you.
Well,
I have one small question. I saw that particularly in one of the actions that you implemented, the one for the patching the or changing the version of the NRF, I think it was. And for that, you used the files API of Pebble. And well, it was a bit more complicated than the rest of the actions that you implemented. So I'd like to know if it was challenging to follow the Pebble documentation and how was that? Was it very easy, complicated?
This Pebble action is easy, I guess, because everything is written in the Juju file, Juju website, and we just checked and did it. Yeah, we did it quickly. It was not.
Okay.
It was not so much challenging.
Okay. Perfect. Because also that's something new that we haven't explained in any Hackfest, I think, and I was curious about that. Okay, thank you a lot for the presentation.
Welcome.
Just one last comment. Can you share this link on the Hackfest page? Maybe I'm not aware of it or I missed that link. Can you reshare that? That would be great.
Yes, I can send from the chat where we have you look at the configurations to Pebble functions. Now send.
Thanks.
We added that and more links in the path of the Hackfest, so you can see all the links there in the path.
Thanks, David. Thank you.
Okay, any last question before we move on? Okay, so thanks, Team Panther again. And next is Team Shark. And someone was telling me who to give the screen to.
Yeah, hi Sylvia. That's Yusuf from Team Shark. Maybe Ayub is going to share his screen while I'm speaking at the beginning.
Okay, so let me find Ayub. Yeah, there you are.
Ayub,